someone who prefers a more natural approach, here are some things that I did different with my baby. Let's start with when she was born. We didn't do any of the pokes when she was born, and also I did not want any eye ointment on her eyes when she was just born. You can research a lot about that. It's most of the times unnecessary. Immediately, golden hour with my baby. As soon as she was born, I had her on my chest. Nobody touched her, cleaned her, weighed her, nothing. She was on my chest right away, and I had her for 1 hour nursing and just bonding with my baby for 1 hour right after birth. I really tried to avoid plastic and cut down on plastic in my home in general, but when it came to my baby, we didn't use any plastic bottles. I used glass bottles for her. She's 1 year old now, and I still use glass bottles for her, and also for like sippy cups and things like that. I try to look for stainless steel, and as I said, we still use glass. We do have like a couple of plastic ones, but I normally don't use them day to day. I'm still breastfeeding my baby, and she is 13 months old now, but we did supplement with some formula, and for that I did not use any of the Enfamil, Similac, or anything like that. I did a lot of research, and I used a European brand of formula called Holly. Obviously my baby is 1 year old now, so she's eating everything, and I'm not giving her any meat. She started to have a little bit of meat. She had some turkey on Thanksgiving, and at first she didn't like it, but then she had some. But I cook for her every single day. She has a lot of beans, lentils, veggies, potatoes, everything like that, and everything is made from scratch. I don't give her any of the packaged foods like packaged oatmeals, also none of the baby food. I did give her some pouches of like yogurt and things like that from a couple of brands from Whole Foods, but normally day to day I cook for her every single day, and for now no meat for her. I'm also really big on just letting my baby, still to this day and ever since she could roll over, to just be free. I always just left her in an open space on a mat, and obviously with supervision I just let her kind of roll around back and forth. I try to stay away from keeping her in high chairs or bouncers or walkers or anything like that. I just want her to have a free movement and exploring her body, what she can and can't do, and everything around her. Even now, her being 1 year old, sometimes she'll climb onto something where I know she will fall and hurt herself. I don't right away scream and be like, oh my god, like no, get off. I literally just let her be where she is. Like, she likes to climb on the side of our couch, and if she falls she's gonna hurt herself, so I just stand next to her most of the time and just look at her without reacting and letting her again explore her boundaries, because there was a few times where she almost fell, and she kind of was, or she was about to fall, but she like caught herself and was trying to slowly like get back. But I feel like it's really good for their brain development and in general their development. Lastly, when it comes to food, I always encourage her to feed herself, use utensils. Right now at 1 year old, she is able to use utensils and pick up food.